Hello good people of YouTube, my name is RJ, this is the Tech Cave. P3D, a flight simulator app. If you're not aware of it, you may well have heard of FSX, Microsoft Flight Simulator, and the various iterations of it. Anyway, P3D, I've just updated with their version 3.4 and added some really cool features, but one which is an absolute doozy of a feature that they shouldn't have put in. And I shall try and explain my thoughts and reasons why. So amongst other things, they've put in all sorts of stuff about airspace, sort of visualizing airspace, which is brilliant, absolutely fantastic, and camera controls and such thing. But one thing feature that they have put in, which I thought would probably not come out until version 4, but they put it in the e-update 3.4, is virtual reality, which is something, as you well know, I absolutely love. So uber excited about this, downloaded the update patch for it and put it on, and my god, I was astonished how utterly crap it is. It's, pardon my language, not much language, but yeah, really dire. So if anybody from Lockheed Martin are watching, shame on you for pushing this out far too early. You should have put more features in it and sorted it out. This is on the Vive. I don't know if it's any better on the Oculus, but on the Vive it does not. It's horrible. You can't really see this on the. All you can see is the bino view. Oh, this I just lost track in there. The bino view for this, but I'll describe what I am seeing. Now, I have flyinside for working with P3D. In virtual reality, and it works brilliantly. It's really fantastic app. I'll show you mention it. I'll show you it again in a second. But when I look at this, I'm outside the plane at the moment anyway because the tracking's gone out. You can go in. Let me just show you. If you go into view, change view, and you can see virtual reality. Now it says Oculus cockpit and Oculus virtual cockpit. I don't know what the difference. I've tried both. It doesn't seem to do anything. There we go. Recalibrate. So that's now censored my view in the plane. But what's happening is if I'm completely static, it's not so bad. But as you move, the perspective on everything is squishing in and out. It's just not right. There is something fundamentally wrong with the way that they're trying to get this to work. The frame rate on it is terrible because they're not using reprojection. I've got a Titan, the new Titan XP Pascal, and just about getting 30 frames per second out of this. With flyinside, with the settings that I've got, I get about 90 FPS, and it will reproject higher than that in most scenarios. Sometimes I get 120. But it depends where I am and what plane I'm in. It can drop dramatically, but just saying a Tomahawk or something like that, or sort of not like an Airbus or over really densely populated areas, pretty high frame rates, which is great for like GA flying. But this is just hideous. As I move around, it's like everything's zooming in and out, zooming out. I'm not sure if they tried to do this to make the dials seem better, but as I move my head, up and down, the dash tips backwards and forwards. It's yeah, I can't look at that. That is disgusting to look at. So I don't know if it's just a Vive thing and the Oculus is fine, or whether they've just rolled it out too quickly and they should have added more features. And the other thing is as well is you can't interact with anything when it's in this mode. It's just like you can't use your mouse. One, you can't see your mouse, but you can feel your mouse. You can't touch on any of the buttons unless you've got pre-assigned keys, which you can't see because you're in VR. The one great thing, if I'll just bring it up onto the screen here, about flyinside is when you use your joystick, you can click on the trigger button, and it has like a little crosshair, and wherever you're looking, so on any button, you can click on it, and it will operate that button up and down. So you can be immersed in there and still operate switches. A little bit cumbersome, yeah, okay. It's not as good as having the side tech stuff where you're flicking switches, so you can really go through commands super fast. and really go through your flight training like you would in a proper simulator or in the plane. I did all my flight training with all the SciTech stuff, and it was fantastic. You do get drawn out of that when you're in VR, but with the advent of gloves and things that are coming out, and I've messed around with this little Dubra Firkin, which is pretty cool. It's okay, it's not 100%, but that you can actually have your hands in the VR and you can flick switches, although it's a bit squiffy. It's not right there yet. With the tracked gloves, I could see that it would definitely work, and with haptics on there, it's going to feel like you're flicking switches. It's going to be absolutely awesome. I can't wait for that to come out. But why oh why have they brought out this update when it's got so little features? I don't know, it's just to throw it out there for people to try it, because to be honest, it would put everybody off from doing VR, which is sad really, because if you use flyinside, go to their website, 15-minute, you can keep reusing the 15-minute demo time and time again, but you have to restart your sim. So I paid for it because I thought it's just so fantastic. They keep coming up with updates, they keep improving the stability of it, and you know, the features of being able to touch stuff, and you know, with using the motion tracker or by looking at it and clicking. Yeah, go and try that, because that is virtual reality flight sim. So don't be disillusioned by trying Prepare 3D 3.4 in VR, because certainly on the HTC Vive, please correct me if you've got a different experience, but mine's completely set up fine, and I've been using it for other VR stuff this evening. I put this patch on, and it's awful. It really is awful. So anyway, I can't keep rambling on about how bad it is. If you go and try it out yourself, you'll see. So there we go. I just wanted to share that with you because it was so bad. It really is. And go and try flyinside, because it is awesome. And go and support them, because they're obviously developing it right, rather than just pushing out some rubbish out the door instead of developing it and then letting it out. Maybe they'll improve it in a patch fairly soon, but there we go. My name's RJ, this is Tech Cave. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.